Okay, so trying to get poles ready to go. We're gonna go out and do some fishing on the Kings River. It's pretty cold, it's been wet, the boat's undercover, so take poles and some gear and go out to the Kings River. If you guys have seen, we've swapped over from boat fishing to shore fishing before. It's hectic. So right now I've got 3 poles rigged up. I'm rigging the other ones before we get out there, because what normally happens is we get 1 at a time rigged up, or 2. You know, Shane and Caleb are pretty decent at putting poles together, Ratty too, but by the time I get a pole in the water, 3 kids have snagged up and I've had to change their lines 4 or 5 times. So I'm gonna get everybody ready so I can start fishing right away. You know, call it selfish, but or call it smart, one or the other. But we're almost ready. Mom's putting together a little lunch for us. It is Valentine's Day, so this is what we're gonna do for Valentine's Day. The kids are all full of chocolate and yumminess from their aunt. And now it's time to go take them out and ask them to be really calm and patient. So, think it'll work? See you in a minute.
What's up, kids?
Okay, just getting everybody into position. We just found a nice little spot in the river. There's a lot of boulders out here. We're gonna see about fishing between them, behind them, where the current's a little slower. Mom's getting Sissy set up on her pole. And we're gonna give it a shot as we move up and down the river, but this is a good spot to look. So let's try it out. All right, where are you at?
And then pick the rock up with the stick.
You're up underneath of it? Here, you gotta back out here. You come over here. Actually, when you get over, let me see your stick. I got an idea. What if we made our pole just a little bit longer? Ta-da! You see what I did? Use this as a fulcrum. I put this on the line and pushed out, pulled back, and it got it to just, you know, because you're in that V, you're stuck in that little V, so I got it to just get enough out the back of the V.
How do you keep that from happening?
Well, we take these, yeah, I didn't know how deep this was going to be.
It's really shallow, and it gets
yeah.
almost like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, basically real fast. So ideally, we want to get those big rocks over there. Would be really cool. Here, I'm going to do a big caster. Let's see. Nope, not big. Oh, you're stuck over there?
Yeah.
Where's Shane and Caleb could walk out there.
Caleb can't. It's right here. It was
Okay, here. Why don't you go fish up with Shane a little bit? He's got a deep spot. Kid, where are we at? Let me see my stick. Beaver stick.
You can see the end of it right there.
That's right. You know what I put on hers?
That little yellow thing.
Yeah, it was something I didn't mind losing.
Yeah.
When I was deciding what to put on her pole, I was like, well, let me put something on there. I don't care if I lose or not.
I figured it was out, but it was coming down. I was trying to reel it in fast enough, but it got, I'm sure it went right underneath where that branch is in the water.
Get back up. Take the slimy stick. So the best thing to do is let line out first. Tighten her reel up. I'm about to lose it. I think I'll just have to re-rig her. Did you break it? Okay. Okay, we're gonna move up upriver a little bit. What? Did he?
It's trout.
Sure is. Oh, it's a good size one too. It's a bass.
It's a bass?
Is it?
I think, yeah. Oh, that's a catfish.
Oh, he's got a catfish.
job.
Okay, so we got our catch and cook going on. We fortunately we were able to get a hold of some peanut butter and had a tag for jelly. So scrounged up some bread and we've caught and cooked some peanut butter and jelly. And then while we were out exploring, we found some. They're hard to find, very rare. There's no season really for them, but sometimes, and here's just the remains, you can get a hold of some bananas. And man, they're hard to get a hold of, hard to wrangle. Especially you don't want to trip over them, you don't want to step on them. That's their defense mechanism. They shed their peel and then they run off, and you get a trip over their peel, like a lizard loses his tail. Hey, we're gonna go try out another spot, see if we can catch some more fish. Anyway, cool little park. You can see it's pretty dead right now up in the park. But the river, like you guys, I don't know if you could see, but there are people up and down both sides of it. And then the one guy caught a carp. There's another spot we're gonna try out. I gotta see if we can get in there, but more fishing. Stay tuned. New spot. We got some decent water here. Got a good little seam. Caleb's down there doing his best, trying to fish that seam. Can't check it out with the drone, but Shane's out on that point over there, trying to get out in the water as far as he can. And Mama is struggling keeping Sadie from hooking herself and falling in the rocks. Everything else, Kinsey's just doing her best to catch a fish. So. All right, new spot. We've moved. So we've got a rock over there. Looks like it's fairly deep. I got a little cover over here. I'm gonna go try to fish that cover a little bit. See if I can keep from getting snagged up. And see if we can catch some fish. What are you doing, sis? What do you want to do? You want to fish with your pole, honey?
Yeah.
It's over here. It's over by Mom. It's right over there. Okay, watch close. I got a snag on here, but then I get this projectile lure coming a million miles an hour. Smack, knock it right out of the air. The other half of my lure. Oh well. Hey, don't break anything. I broke it with my pole. I hope my pole's okay. Snap. That thing was moving pretty fast. Wow. Did you guys see that? Man. All right. Well, got some cleanup to do. Caleb, you need some help?
Fishing, you know why?
Find lots of treasures. Okay, so a fun fishing trip with the family on Valentine's Day. Now we're gonna go decorate some Valentine's Day cookies. Don't worry, won't bore you with that. So no fish. Shane tried to catch a little bluegill by hand. Didn't have his camera on, of course, but that's all right. He had a little bit of fun, and Shane caught some. Found a bunch of treasure. Got a lot of stuff.
This way and hooks look really new.
Yeah, they probably are. There's a lot of fishing line and a lot of...
Don't
lures and bobbers all over the place. So man, I get it. Sometimes they break off and you can't go in the water to get your line, but when there's 40 yards of line, I'm sure something else happened. So anyway, clean up your mess. So that was a lot of fun. Now it's time to head home, take care of some cookies. Caleb was really hoping to catch a fish to be his Valentine. He wanted to kiss a fish, didn't you? You a fish kisser?
Not a fish kisser. Only a Valentine's.
Is it possible to get her dry clothes out of the
yeah.
bag?
Little sissy fell in the river too, so she needs to get some clothes on. So see you later.